Hello there everyone and welcome to bitparade.co.uk's weekly Let's Play, the Grandia Weekly. This is episode 15 and I think that looking at where we are, I think we might be halfway through the videos. I don't think we're halfway through the game, or we're not on disc 2 yet, which presumably is roughly the halfway point. But I was doing shorter episodes, now doing longer episodes. I think we might be most of the way through in terms of how long I have to stick with this. Not that that's a complaint. I am still really enjoying Grandia. I think it's a fantastic game, and every time I stop, I want to carry on a bit more. You know, I'd sort of the next day I'm thinking like, sorry, I'm just gonna see if this is the exit. Oh, I didn't actually mean to go outside. I just wanted to see, which basically get my bearings. So we have 4 party members that happened the other week. Here we go. Yeah, back inside. So that it's raining. It's good job I went outside because I forgot all about this detail. The rain is like a poisonous rain or something like that, and it's going to destroy the village. And we need to go and get a spear, I believe, from here. Which is why this 4th guy, it's his village, the guy at the back. So, there's a lot of enemies there. They're all frozen. How weird is that? That's very strange. Assuming then what's going to happen is we'll activate something, and then all of a sudden all these enemies will come back. So I think we come back down here at some point. Oh, I have to go all the way around. Don't think there's anything in this corner, was there? Nope. Yeah. So plot-wise, I'm not sure what else to catch up on really. We're over at the end of the world, so the other side of the world, which I might as well go this way, I guess. Okay. So there's lots of traps basically. Maybe we just didn't stand on something that we should have stood on. Oh, we got the initiative on that. I assume we didn't. But so some of these aren't that strong, and then some of them we should be targeting. Well, let's target the elite. So the new guy is kill him with Justin. Is very slow, but he does a lot of damage. So we can delay this guy. Okay, that's interesting. He knocked Sue back. Back down the meter at the bottom, the movement meter. Didn't do a lot of damage to her though.
Not bad, eh?
But yeah, I could see how that could get us into trouble if they get the initiative and they start knocking everyone back down a little. You know, causes a problem. So let's have a look. As you can see with Gadwin, he's the new character. We are he's the bottom right. We're a long way from leveling him up. My memories of this, because as I mentioned every week, I played this many years ago, got probably not too far from where we are now. I think I got into disc 2. Is he wasn't a lot of use the later into the game. He all of a sudden, because he moves slow, he was doing a lot of damage, but by that point I think Justin was dealing as much damage. But he's got these huge gaps between levels, and so he wasn't, you know, he just wasn't all that useful. So I'm not sure if he stays with us, or maybe we lose him eventually, because he, like I say, he doesn't seem to, it seems like he sort of relatively quickly outlives his usefulness, but as things stand, okay, maybe we should get something for that, because I don't think we've got a lot of vaccine. Let's get rid of that. Now, hopefully, I was at a slight angle, so hopefully that's not an ambush. Doesn't sound, yeah, okay, musically didn't sound like it, so yeah, we're fine. I might. We need to level Justin's magic up. Also, apologise if I don't know if it is, but if it sounds echoey, I'm in a bigger room now for these, and yes, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn some new magic spells. Didn't do a lot of damage though. Oh, but that's not too bad, because that means basically everyone is, I say everyone, I don't know if it is everyone, but we're gonna probably get, yeah, okay, so like, this guy's gonna get one, maybe not one hit, but everyone's turn should kill someone, if you see what I mean. Yeah, so I'm in a larger room and it's echoing a bit. I need to hang some pictures and stuff to stop that happening. That's what I found out recently, is apparently if you want to dampen the noise in a room, cheap way to do it is just to put up some pictures and, you know, picture frames and stuff. It just stops it from just echoing constantly. Yeah, we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, he needs to take him out because. Oh, fucking hell. Slightly annoying. I mean, that's an issue with Grandia, is that, yeah, I'll take him out. Oh no. Oh, we're fine. Is that, again, it's just nice things I mention every week. Characters take up a physical space, and for someone like Gadwin, with his slow speed and his big size, that is a problem. He can't get around people, whereas Sue, who is small, relatively quick, she also shoots from distance, so it's never an issue from her. I gave her every opportunity I've had, but I think I've kept her with projectile weapons, so that I do have someone who doesn't need to get into the middle of things. Let's see, there's a chest. We need to get rid of something if there's anything in this chest. See, we don't ever use them, so. So I've got resistance to paralysis. I don't know. Get rid of that. So yeah, we were fighting these outside, and there was some that were quite strong, but there was only ever one of them. I think it might be that. It might be the Mad Rider is strong. So we will set him to take down the Mad Rider. Mad Rider. Okay. I think Sue can take the rest of the Mad Rider. Yeah, I guess a correction from a few weeks ago. I don't know if anyone's following this. I was talking about Dragon Quest 8 on the 3DS. I haven't looked into it too much myself, but from my understanding, it's actually looking much better now. Because we was talking about being a mobile port, and it received, that news was received pretty badly. You know, people weren't weren't exactly enamoured with the thought of that. Yeah. But yeah, it's from what I've read this week, it seems like it might actually be. Oh well. So again, you can see there he couldn't get to whoever he was trying to get to, because Cadwin is enormous, and then Fina was next to him. So yeah, so yeah, so it seems like they're actually putting in some work in. It's actually a 3DS port. I don't know what I don't see. I played Dragon Quest 8. I really liked it. I think it's a great game. I don't think it's the best Dragon Quest game. Oh, I didn't actually. I guess let's see what's up here. But uh-oh. I think if we've got the initiative, we'll take these on. They're clearly stronger because they're a different colour. Again, that's something Dragon Quest taught me. Looks the same, but it's a different colour. It's a stronger version of it. Yeah, so like I say, I really liked it, but it's a long game, and at points gets a bit annoying. Because of I don't know if Sue is going to be able to. Okay, let's accept that we're going to be hit by something, and okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's a very long game though, and I quite like. I'm torn with JRPGs as to how to play them. I mean, I'm playing this on a PS3. Instinctively I wanted to play it on the Vita, but obviously I can't capture from the Vita. I could capture from the Vita TV now. I have ways to capture that, but if I'm doing that, I might as well just capture from the PlayStation. Actually, capturing from Vita TV would actually solve a problem or two that weird. I don't know how to move that. I don't just want to drop down either. Yeah, so but yeah, the benefit of capture from Vita TV is I can just capture from HDMI, and so the resolution things would be more settled and stuff. But let's see where this takes me. But yeah, the way I'm setting up is not too bad. But yeah, so like Grandia, sorry, Dragon Quest 4, 3, not 3 so much, sorry, 4, 5, 6 I played on the DS, and I think that's a great way to play them. And I'd rather play something like that on the, oh fuck, I missed, on the DS, on a handheld, because I think it's easier to sort of dip in and out of it. Oh well, I fucked this up. Oh, and there's loads of enemies. Oh, Christ. WoW attack strength? Yeah. Right, Sue needs to heal. Probably shouldn't have left Sue to heal. I should have let Fina do it because Sue is already good at healing. We might as well. Maybe not. So yeah, her magic's not too bad, apart from the heal, which is not a lot. Oh, Justin could do with some healing, I guess. So yeah, we'll let her heal Justin. What was I saying? Yeah, I was going to level up. I was going to use it as a chance to use a spell, but because I felt sure we'd get that last guy done pretty quick. Chance to get a couple of magic spells because we can just top up on magic at the restore point that is downstairs, where we'll probably be heading in a minute anyway. To just go and explore a couple of areas that I didn't go to while I was downstairs. Yeah, let's heal with Fina. Although Justin could do with leveling up his healing as well. I think he did level it up last week, so oh shit, that's what I want. So she's level 1 for healing, so she really needs to level up. That'll do. She's got plenty of magic anyway, it's not a problem. Where does this take us? To a black screen, and okay. This looks slightly ominous. Weapons on all over the floor. So, forget who the most powerful ones, so presumably they are, if they're 170. What I'm going to do, I think Crackle just does one enemy. I know the wind magic is not very powerful, but or seemingly against these, you'd think it would be. I mean, maybe not because they're birds, but I don't know what they'd be weak to. Or maybe nothing. Maybe the point of it is that it's got a huge area, whereas the fire hasn't. So the fire's really strong, but this isn't. Justin got a second turn really quickly.
Not bad, eh?
I can't see anything of interest there. I know there's. Don't know. Oh, right, okay, so we can go even lower. Some money. Wonder why we couldn't attack those other ones then, if we can attack these. Oh well, don't worry about it. I think by the looks of it, given that I've managed to get myself lost, we're going to get into plenty of fights. We won't miss out on too much experience. It's a shame we don't have enough in it. Right, let's attack this guy. I might just use a bit of magic with Justin.
Chill out. All right, we won.
I'm going to leave this vaccine. I don't think we need it. We're not a million miles away from leveling Justin up. Actually, I was going to say at the start that nowhere near leveling anyone up, but I think he's gained quite a lot of experience points just from these fights. So before we get to wherever we're supposed to get to, I think we'll get into another fight with. Sorry, we'll gain another level with Justin. Discard, and let's level Sue up. Heal Sue even. Oh my God, what is going on today? Completely lost track of where I was going now. Yeah, this area I don't think is as interesting. I think just because it looks a bit drab and stuff. I guess the benefit of getting a bit lost is that at least I'm not. Okay, we need to. This is the guy we need to kill. Oh God damn it! This isn't going very well considering we had the advantage. Okay, picked up a little. Yeah, so it's there's a couple of big things going on this week. Not on the site. We'll get to what's been going on the site in a bit, I guess. Because there has been some stuff going up, and there's something else going up today that I talked about last week, and then went and worked on it a little more, and then just played The Witcher all week, and so didn't really do anything. And I have another article that I want to write. Which brings me to the point, basically. There's the Steam sale is on, and as many people, I'm a PC gamer, predominantly. What? Predominantly. Sorry, it's been a big weekend, and it's still affecting me, and that's the problem with the Steam sale now for a lot of us is that we've kind of we've been through a few of them now, and we've bought everything that we were going to buy, and so you start getting sort of odds and ends, I guess. Okay, I don't know if she's not going to be able to get there. He is, so at least we're just going to have to take the hit on this guy. Let's Sue finish him. Whoever else she said, oh, she counted someone. This is a bit of a mess. This is as bad as I've seen it for ah, fuck. I'm not too worried about people getting killed because we'll win the fight before anyone takes enough damage, but yeah, I was gonna say it's as bad as I've seen it for oh shit, oh, for people getting in the way of things. Like these birds seem to have a lot of mass, and obviously Gadwin does, and it seems like a fairly small arena, everyone got bunched up, and so they were missing turns, I was missing turns. Not good, but at least we can go and heal. But like I say, look, and since I mentioned that Justin might gain a level, we've gained 300 odd points, so we're doing alright. So yeah, back to the Steam sale. I haven't really bought a lot. I've bought a couple of things. I rebought King of Fighters 13, which I had on oh shit, I just healed. Which I had on the PS3, which I think is a just into the last bit. I think it's a brilliant fighting game. Really, really good King of Fighters game. I didn't play it as much as I wanted to, and that's a shame. I wanted to play a lot more, but just couldn't. Sorry, I'm just going to turn the volume down on my microphone a little. Hopefully it won't be as blown out now. I apologise if it was a little blown out for you. Yeah, so King of Fighters 13, like I say, great game. But aside from doing this, and as much as anything, like, oh, that was a mistake. This is the only thing I play on my PS3 now. I don't envisage playing anything else. I don't know when I will play something else on my my PS3, and that's fine. You know, I'm not begrudging it. It is what it is. You know, but it's an old console at this point. It's, you know, I've moved on. I didn't play a lot of consoles prior to the, you know, my PS4 coming out. In fact, case in point, I barely play my PS4. That's not because I don't like my PS4. It's fine. It's just that I predominantly play on the PC. Even though I'd struggle, I'm not sure whether I'd describe myself as a PC gamer, because the kind of games I play are generally kind of console games just on the PC. You know, I'm playing. I think I've written about this before, that I think there's a merging of. There's not the split there used to be. Once you had things like Medal of Honor and things like that, and people point to GoldenEye, but I'm not sure GoldenEye is the best example really of a first-person shooter. Sort of it needs to be careful, because, you know, GoldenEye fans are like bad as Halo fans for the, you know, the claiming that they invented, you know, oh yeah, well that never existed before Halo, and you say yes it did. But yeah, so there were console. I think we've been in that. No, there's gold in that room. Gold in that room. Let's go find the gold. Can I get to the gold? No. So yeah, we've GoldenEye is as fun as that game was, and it was very much a console shooter, and that's fine. I'm not, you know, I'm not criticizing that. I'm not, you know, but it shit. You've got the likes of Quake, and I don't know, what have I just done? I've just done something. Or maybe it alerted those, or would have alerted those guards if they weren't gone. Yeah, so you had Quake and Duke Nukem come over on the Saturn, on the which is where I played both of them. I played them on the PC as well, but I also had a Saturn, so I got them on the Saturn. Let's try going down here. Can I not go down here? I don't understand what's going on with this. Fuck it, get into a fight with these people now. So the Saturn version of Quake is I really rate it. I think it's a very, very good version of Quake. I'm sure other people won't, you know, die hard. So you know, it is what it is in terms of, I'm not crazy. I know that it's you know. Let's go with this guy because he's in the middle. But you then got stuff like Medal of Honor and things where it was stuff that was coming out, and it wasn't a PC port. It was it just was, you know, a first-person shooter. It was the PC style first-person shooter, and you had I forget what it's called, but they were more sort of hardcore, I guess. Maybe that's a stupid way to word it, but they were the ones where you put like a little spike, like a optical thing under the door, and it's like you could quite easily get killed in one hit by something, and you know, that is. Let's go kill this guy. Yes, that worked brilliantly. And to the point now where, you know, Medal of Honor and Call of Duty is the biggest first-person shooter franchise in the world, and is a PC game. Halo, huge, you know, arguably second biggest. Battlefield, maybe, you know, Battlefield is coming to consoles day and date, and is in some way shaped for consoles, particularly the single player. And so you've got that situation where consoles, genres that were traditionally PC genres are now on consoles, and that's fine. You know, I don't really begrudge that, but it's unusual. This is where I wanted to get to. Right, so I think the heal thing is back here. Yes. Okay. So I've not explained this very well at all. The piece I wrote about it is much better. I promise you. Let's see if we get into a fight with these people now. Nope. Maybe it's something I was supposed to step on or not step on. Whatever. So yeah, so we're at a point where something like The Witcher, which is kind of all I've been playing all week, is it's great. You know, it's a fantastic game, but it is going up here. Oh god, fuck it. I don't know where we're supposed to go now. I presume we're supposed to find a way to rotate that platform, but I don't know how to do it. So we'll go back up here. Back up the rope. Oh, is there another way? So we didn't go down this rope, I don't think. So let's jump down here and see what's down here. Yeah, so like, you know, that's what I mean basically. Things that would have been very much PC games aren't anymore, and okay, I think I found the thing that will drop these people down, but we can avoid them. It's up to you guys. Shall we avoid them or shall we get into a fight? Oh, we're fighting this person anyway. So I'm reticent to call myself a PC gamer because I'm not playing like XCOM or something. But then XCOM came to the consoles, and I did play XCOM. I didn't play a lot of it. I quite enjoyed it. I just, you know, I played a lot of Civ. You know, I loved Civ. But yeah, I struggle to. It's a little disingenuous, I think, to call yourself a PC gamer and then be like, alright, what you're most looking forward to, and it's, you know, it's Batman. As much as Batman's a very good game, or presumably will be, let's hope so. You know, Witcher was a PC game, I guess, and that was my most anticipated game of the year. But you look through my Steam library and it includes a lot of console games that I just got because it runs better on the PC. So yeah, anyway, my point was the Steam sale. Having been on Steam for a number of years and been through a lot of these sales, you pick up a lot of stuff that people complain about how much stuff is added to Steam every day because it is a ridiculous amount of stuff. Whatever your complaints in terms of it being too much and the quality control, you're right. However, when you come to the Steam sale, you approach it as like, I've already bought this stuff. And I was talking to someone who this is his first, or maybe his second Steam sale. He's never, you know, he's only recently got a PC, and he's like, this is fucking great. Have you seen the prices of these games? And yeah, you know, sorry, I was gonna get a drink, but Godwin. So I'm gonna discard something because I might give it to Godwin, but let's get rid of that. Yeah, sorry. Just let me have a drink. So, yeah, hearing him talk about it the way way I did, and I was going back through an old thread on a forum I go to, the Steam sale thread, and the reaction the year The Witcher came out on 360, it was then in a sale on PC within like 6 months for a $5. But obviously by that point it'd been out on PC for 2 years, and right, can he equip? Nope. So can Justin equip it? He can, but it's worse. So we'll get rid of the sickle next time. I don't know how to rotate that thing. Presumably we'll find out. I might trigger this just to get into a fight. So I can't see what else to do down here. Is that where we came from? Maybe go back up here. Okay. No idea. Right, let's get into a fight. Let's see what happens. Might as well do something whilst I gather my thoughts. So yeah, hearing him talk about it as this bargains and all these sort of stuff, you sort of realise actually it's our own faults. That we always bought games on Steam as though they were never going to go on sale again, and obviously they're going to go on sale again. They go on sale every year. It's the same games that go on sale. A friend of mine keeps going on about eventually he's going to buy a PC and he's not going to play Max Payne 3 until he gets a PC, so he can play the better version, and that's great. That's he should do that, but he's already missed the opportunity to buy it for like £3 or something year after year after year. But he's going to get that opportunity again. He's going to go cheap again. There is going to be a Rockstar sale. There is going to be Max Payne is on sale again. So yeah, it sort of makes you the years I've told him, like, go and buy it, just set up a Steam account and buy it so it's there when you get your PC. He's in no rush really, and he's right to be. But yeah, then I noticed it today. If you look at look at what's on offer today, there's like the Metal Slug franchise. So it's only 3 of the games. It doesn't include Metal Slug 2, although I guess it does include Metal Slug X, which is a version of Metal Slug 2. Vina can take him. Okay, Sue's gonna have to take this guy. Oh, he's defending. Okay, I did wonder what he was doing. So yeah, like, the Steam sale this year, the ones sort of on the daily deals, City Skyline, Castle Crashers, which is 99p. I'm never a huge fan of it. It's quite an old game though. It came out as like a games, was it Summer Arcade thing? I think it might have been the first year. They did that Age of Mythology, which is a PC game. Sunless Sea, which is a very PC game. Football Manager, very PC game. Spin Tires, Borderlands, console game, but is it? I mean, it's role-playing game, even sort of shoot 'em up. Evil Within, Counter Strike, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs are not that old. It's not very good, but 7 Days to Die, Chivalry, Prison Architect, Shadow of Mordor, which is fantastic. But again, that's I should be excited about that. It's £15. It came out last year. But that seems like it's been out a year. I'm not paying 15 quid for it. So yeah, and then Wolf Among Us, which more like it at £4.74. That sort of thing. But then it's the flash sales where it sort of draws your attention to it. There's RPG Maker, there's Legend of Korra, Apotheon, which came out on it was PlayStation Plus. It's the Metroidvania style game. Oh, for fuck's sake! Do you know what, Justin? You go and take this guy out, because. And Sue, you'll have to take him out as well. Oof. Good dodge by that guy, to be fair. Yeah, and then there's stuff like Orium Prelude, Mount Your Friends, Natural Selection 2, which again, something that seems to always go on sale. Road to Redemption, which is in early access. I'm not keen on early access stuff going in the sale. Agorist 2, Bound by Flame, which is something we reviewed. It's not irredeemably bad. It's like a bad Witcher. The character's fucking woeful, the main character, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's not. The thing is, it's not that bad, but I'd never recommend it. It's just not good enough. It's not worth your time because there are so many better alternatives out there. If you've played every game in the world, then I guess, you know what, maybe you should go give it a go because you've played everything else. Can we not get up there then? Guess not. I'm not enjoying this dungeon too much. I don't want to go down there because I think that's where I've already been. So we're just circling round. So I need to find a way to rotate the platform, which presumably heal up here is I'm going here. Did I go up this side? Maybe I didn't. Maybe that was the problem. No, I did. So I need to, like I say, I need to find a way to rotate this, but we can't even drop down, I don't think. Yeah, so the point I'm making, sorry, with the Steam game, so it's I saw Metal Slug on there, and also the Verbis Virtus, which I've never heard of. I apologise, I have no idea. I'm usually pretty good at, even if I haven't played something, at least I've usually heard of it. I don't like Metal Slug's a cool game. I like Metal Slug. That it exists on Steam is good, and that it exists on Steam in a form where it's like Metal Slug's a well-known franchise, but it's not a franchise that is going to. It's not a big franchise, you know. It's not a big name thing. It's not Watch Dogs, you know, which isn't a franchise yet, but you know, probably will be. And that's what I mean. That's the difference. Is must be something. This seems like this is a focal point kind of area, so I'm wondering if I have to. If there's something around here to press, or rotate that thing. Okay, so we can't go up this way. Can't go up that way. There's nothing over here. Just this. Right. This can't be a lot of fun. I apologise. I mean, it's not much fun to play at the minute, but I keep apologising as well. So let's go back down here. Yeah, so Metal Slug's not a big name franchise. It's not something that is going to compete. So it's not. And also the games are relatively cheap. You know, they're not things that you would put in the big main sale. So it's nice. It's nice that there is a you know, there is a slot for them in some way, but it's also nice that you know, we think about Steam as having lots of bad games on it and having a lot of dross on it and having terrible stuff, but then you sort of forget that actually in amongst that is these small games that are good, or you know, aren't getting a huge amount of coverage. There is a breadth of games there. Whether or not it's... There we go. Well, that didn't even remotely stand out, did it? Cool. Yeah, so we're at the we're at a point on Steam where these things can. Okay, so I've managed to get up here, but it doesn't really help me, or does it? Yes. Right, let's kill them. They look tiny. So yeah, you know, I'm struggling with this point. I apologise. I've struggled with a few sort of conversation bits today. The point I'm trying to make is that I've begun to realise quite how much is on Steam, and that there's stuff that doesn't always make the sale, but is still it's still worth your time. And so just because you're kind of alright, what are they going to put in this slow stuff, you know, in the small slots? It's got to be something bad. But actually, no, it doesn't have to be something bad. It can be, you know, it can be something that's actually pretty good. You know, something like Metal Slug, for example, that is a fantastic franchise, fantastic game. I don't think Metal Slug 3 is particularly good personally. I know it's the big name one, but I've never been a huge fan of it. But yeah, you sort of look at that stuff. Like I've no idea what the Verbis Virtus is. Click on it and see what comes up. Use your real voice to cast spells as you explore a lost temple in search of an ancient power in Verbis Virtus fantasy adventure built with Unreal Engine technology. Very positive reviews, came out this year. Actually watching a trailer for it now, it actually does look okay. Seems like the sort of thing that would get a lot of Let's Players doing. Yeah, it's certainly a pretty game. It's £3.75. I might actually buy that at some point. Yeah, cool. So again, case in point, you know, that's something that is in the sale that I've never heard of. It fills all the, you know, it ticks all the boxes for something that maybe shouldn't be particularly great, but maybe it is. You know, maybe it is good. Oh, there's a chest here. Cool. Let's get rid of this, and let's. If this is an improvement, I did buy a weapon for it, I think. No. Oh, you know. So do I have to cast that, or does it just... I don't know. Oh well. Oh, we've got the same again. Ugh. So yeah, the thing that the other Steam thing I was going to talk about. Hopefully, I can get this out in a sort of comprehensible manner. But the mini game that's going on Steam, the meta game that's going on. So usually on the Steam sales, if you've never used a Steam sale before, if you're new to them, and what they'll do is they'll have a community vote. So you have your daily deals, which are usually the bigger games, not always, but usually, and then you have you'll have stuff that maybe isn't as big that gets in the flash deals, and some of those are let's let Justin take this guy out, and Sue can take this guy. Yeah, so some of those aren't anything particularly special, but they're just get this without hitting. Yeah, good. But that's where the smaller games generally tend to go, and then you'll get a community vote, and there's this Steam card system where you get cards by playing games, but you also in the summer sale you get cards by buying games. Over, I think it's $10, you'll get a card. And for voting 3 times, it'll be 3 votes a day, and if you vote in all 3, you'll end up getting a card. But it's every 3 votes, so if you miss a slot, you'll the next day you can get it, and it runs long enough that you get opportunities. It's not they're not tight with it. This year they've changed that, and instead they've got a meta game, and it's basically the community pulls together to try and defeat monsters by clicking on them, and you can, by defeating monsters, you earn money. By earning money, you can buy potions and power-ups and stuff, and you can use the potions across everyone that's playing. So if you use increased money or something, then everyone who's playing gets increased money. That's great. The issue I have with it is that it is literally just shit. It's literally just clicking. There is nothing else to this game other than clicking. I think I haven't played Cookie Clicker, but I believe that's what that was. It was a response to certain things, and it ended up being successful, even though people were taking the piss. Or the point of it was to take the piss a bit. And it does sort of feel like Valve maybe are. I haven't thought this through. I mean, it's a nice idea. This idea of we'll get the entire community to get involved, and they all got to help each other out, and that's the way they earn cards. Is we want the community to work together. Cool. That's well done. Nice. But it is just clicking, and I know that boils down. A lot of games are just clicking, but it just feels a bit scummy, a bit like Valve are taking the piss, and I'm sure they don't mean to, but that's what it feels like. So yeah, it doesn't sit particularly easy with me, even though I know what it is. It is what it is. There's no do you know what? V/.
V/.
She should. Oh, she's gonna have to take him out because I didn't want her to. I wanted Thingy to do it, but she's going. He missed. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know what their motivation was for it, but it sits a little uneasy with me. But if people are taking part, it just feels like they're taking the piss. I understand people say, well, there's no harm in it. You don't have to click on it. You're getting cards. It's a way of basically you're earning the deals, which is something that's never really sat with me either. I remember seeing a game where they were promoting it as you can they were going to give DLC away. I forget which game it was. I want to say it was a Transformers game. Might be wrong. And you could have this this DLC as long as enough people voted or enough people shared something. And it's like, I understand the, oh no, you can earn this stuff. It's great. It's a reward for you to, you know, it depends where the motivation is, which line it falls on, because I think that's really scummy. Personally, I think that's a terrible thing. If you're going to give it away, just give it away. This looks like it can be stood on. It can be stood on. Right. Is there anything else down here? Doesn't look like there's anything else down here. So, yeah, like I say, it depends on the motivation behind it. But so I feel like if you're giving it away, just give it away. You don't need to piss about with this. Don't manipulate people. But it is a marketing thing. I understand that, you know. Okay, right. So we can go back to the start now. Cool. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. After the initial difficulties. Oh, was it Resident Evil that did that? Maybe. Again, it depends on the company, doesn't it? But you know, there's no reason why they couldn't. This DLC is clearly planned for and stuff. So, and it's the same with these sales. Why not just put them on? Like, why do we have to earn them? You know, we're not your monkeys, Valve. We are though. That's the thing. I think because James, one of the writers on Bit Parade, who's got a couple of articles up we'll talk about in a bit. He was complaining about the consumerism of Valve Steam sales. I think missing the point. That's maybe a bit harsh, but missing the irony possibly. Like a lot of people post about Steam sales in an ironic sort of sense, and I think there's something we could have activated here to get those to drop. Oh well, I guess we gotta go all the way around. Yeah, so like I say, I'm not blind to the consumerism of it. I don't entirely disagree with the criticism of why is everyone buying into this. I think that's a valid criticism personally. You know, it's not a good thing that you're buying stuff that you don't need, that you're never going to play. Yeah, so like I say, with that in mind, that's I think where the it's maybe a little makes you wince a little with the motivations for is it this way? I think it's this way. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to go back down and heal first. Or recover magic points. I don't think anyone actually needs healing. And maybe save, because if we're about to hit a boss, I don't want to risk getting killed. The reason I don't save more often on these videos, by the way, is, and why there isn't just loads of save slots or 5 save slots, is because it takes ages to get into this point. So, let's load. I think I will buy that in Verbis Virtus. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so we've gone about an hour. So it took me an hour to get through this. So, yeah, sorry. Thought it would be fairly quick. I've been aiming to do at least 2 areas. That's the wrong side. An episode now, just to get through. And I sort of hope for 3, but I don't think we're going to get to 3. And this has been a bit of a long-winded one. But yeah. So I'm sure I saw a save point upstairs before through one of these. So, so maybe that was a bit redundant. Yeah, you see. Oh well. If I get killed, we'll just when we reload it, I'll just save outside there instead. I hope no one's got epilepsy. Now, they're 4 different heads. Do you think they're weak to different things? Music's very ominous, isn't it? Been a while since we had a boss fight, I think. Because we climbed the wall without there being a boss. Okay, yeah, there's different heads. Which one's doing a special? That one's doing a special. It's a nice head. So he's going to recover. So kind of we might as well right. So we're taking that guy out because he can heal. She is going to increase our defense. Oof, shit. Ah, Christ, they're all pretty powerful, aren't they? Fucking
Slicing car.
Come, power of the universe.
hopefully it buys us enough time. Like, 'cause it should, in theory, just delay all of them a little bit, which gives Fina a chance to use this. We might use WoW with her as well, or someone else could use WoW in theory, because I think someone else has got it. It's tempting to use the heal spell with Sue. Right, who are they targeting? Everyone. Right, so Justin has enough. So 14, that would leave us with 39, so that leaves us with enough, right. We need to take this out. I don't want him healing people. At least then we can just inch away at everything. Sue has, I believe, an all heal. Yeah, right, so let's use that. Fina. Let's use defense again.
Please protect us. Come on, get up.
Right, so hopefully we can just withstand everything now. If I get that head down, the healing one, this is going to be more of a problem. Right, so how long is he stunned for? Not all that long, right. Oh shit, I wasted that. I should have gone with one of the other ones. might be a mistake. It's maybe just... The thing is, I don't want to... He's so slow that I need him to do something quick, because otherwise it's going to heal. So has he got time to get there? Or is he going to have his attack cancelled? Right, he didn't get hit. So it's the other two. Okay, we killed one of those heads. Justin can just critical this guy. It's him who's got. He's trying to do a special, I think. So the body's got an attack. Okay. So Sue could use see he's well, this had a stun, so we'll get rid of this, even though it's actually got more health at the minute, I believe. The problem is it's going to cancel if it hits her. Okay, it's not cancelled, that's good. We'll do another all heal with Sue. It's not bad. Oh, I've not got enough. I thought I had is his skills blocked or something? I don't know. Oh well, we'll just attack with Justin.
Come on, get up!
Very pleased Justin was just outside the range of that. She can use, I think she's got enough left, yeah, to
Oh, flame burn him!
so it should, I think it catches the other one as well. I should use the WoW spell with her as well, I think, to increase our attack, just to make things move a little quicker. We've moved 2 heads down, so oh, okay, so we can't do action. Is it one off him? It's not one off him. Right, that might be more of a problem with her, because I was counting on her having her... She's got a general heal spell. So it's, I believe it's... Okay, that's doing hot gas, so that's critical. Let's see if we can stop it from doing that. I did quite a lot of damage. I think it just caught those two. Nope, caught everyone. Right, so we need to do another all heal with Sue. Let's... Okay, this is only going to increase the attack power of one of us. So... might as well.
Oh, flame burn him!
I do like the way it's gone with the multi-headed enemy. I know it's done that, you know, there was ones with 2 arms and a body that you had to attack and stuff, like some of the bosses we faced, but I like that it's doing it because we've got that extra character now. And who is it attacking? It's like Justin, right? Should be fine. Sue. Ah, fuck. I mean, I could just heal with everyone. Everyone's got enough. Everyone's got a heal spell, I think, bar maybe Gadwin. So, could use Fina to heal. Who needs it more? He doesn't need it. He needs it. So let's heal Justin. Heal Justin even. So maybe just use the 2 girls to heal.
Okay.
And then, because there's only 2 things left to attack, I think. Justin can. Unless his moves are still blocked, yeah. Do have an item that could get rid of that, but alright, so we didn't even have to kill the body. I think maybe we could have killed the body and the whole fight would have been over, but yeah, oh well. I get the feeling if you got in trouble on that fight it would go south very, very quickly, but yeah, we did alright there. Just looking at the stuff we leveled up, so I don't remember Gadwin using any earth attacks. Maybe he did. Yeah, he did Meteor right at the thing right at the start that used the used all his skill points up. Sue used a lot of water and a bit of weapon damage. Justin obviously just did the weapon damage. Fina will have leveled fire up a lot there, and her earth skills improved, which is good. Sue and Fina both gained a level. Gadwin's now not a million miles away from leveling up. I mean, he's still 8,000 points away, but when you consider Justin is, he's already leveled up once and is already back to 3,000. I mean, yes, we had to fight a boss, but you know, it's not too bad. Here's what I'm going to do though. While I appreciate you want me to go to this trial probably straight away, let's just go and maybe save and heal, because you know we used a lot of magic points. This takes so long. There we go. Here's the thing, I brought a drink up, but I put it on the other side of the room. I can't quite reach it. Let's see if I can. Yes. Bit of a celebratory drink, I think, in a second. There's nothing up here, is there? I mean, there is. Obviously, we need to. I think we're standing on that purple button, I'm guessing. But let's have a look, see if anything was dropped. Nope. So. Again, it's a small thing, but that sort of zoomed out, showed that, and then zoomed in. Although it did sort of cut right at the end. It's quite impressive for a PS1 game. So this is the Room of Destiny. Sounds like he's been here before. That looks like something we can interact with. I probably shouldn't have kept mentioning that I got past this bit. I'm sure I got past this bit. Maybe not, maybe he dies here. Maybe I've been talking nonsense all this time. You can't even fit through there. Well, he was going to go through the moon. That's a lot of pressure. Her name isn't Justin. I mean, really, Sue's the smallest, we should send her. Later, guys. Da -da -da -da. I'm glad we've had quite a bit of plot in this, because when I the last time we had a sort of plot heavy episode, it was really boring. It was not that it's boring in and of itself, like in the game, but the it was in the village where we rescued that kid, and it just was a lot of downtime. Whereas this is more like the pirate ship, where stuff was happening, but there was still a story going on as well. Also, why are these ancient towers just designed to collapse as soon as you use them? They're there. Presumably, we're supposed to put the spear back at some point. But yeah, the tower's wrecked. It just seems bad design to me. Might take Mark up on his suggestion of grabbing a screenshot and use this.
Justin? What?
Ow! Ow!
Justin!
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Are you kidding? I'm just fine.
Wow! Justin, you're like a real hero!
That's right. You're just the man I knew you to be.
Really? Come on, Gadwin. You're gonna make me get embarrassed.
Justin.
Bina, how about that? I did it. Aren't you impressed?
I think she's going to slap him.
What?
See, I could be a scriptwriter.
Uh-oh.
Justin. You fool. Look at me. I'm crying.
See, they're emotional, aren't they, women?
Yeah,
You know,
I'm worried I was.
that's how they react to everything.
Promise me, Justin. Promise
No,
me
it is a
you'll
problem. I
never
think was
worry me
on
like
this
that
I was
again.
talking about it, but I was talking to someone about
I'm
how
sorry.
predictable
I
scripts
promise.
are quite
I'll
often,
never make you
and
cry again.
I was in criticism of a
I
game, I
swear.
think.
Justin. You
But it came up in a
had me
film that I'd
really,
watched. I'd
really
watched
worried.
It Follows, which is a really good film. I really recommend it. But yeah, there was just a couple of lines in that where you knew, even though it was a well-written film, there was a particular point where I knew exactly what was going to be said, and it happens too often.
Over there. It's a rainbow.
So yeah, yeah, that she's fallen into that trait, I guess. Are we heading towards the rainbow? Let's head towards the rainbow. I feel like I'm heading towards the rainbow and it's not. Oh well. Let's go home. I don't know how to get home from here. This looks like a good way as any.
You're no match for me.
I wonder if he can equip the spear. I guess not, 'cause I don't have to remove anything from my inventory, so presumably I just give the spear to the village elder. Justin may level up by the time we get back to the village if we get into a few fights. I don't actually know how to get back. We may have... I know that this is poison, so not to walk on it. But we may have had to come over this way.
Pretty easy, right, Puppy?
So this is, I guess, I mean, we've been going about an hour and a half, a bit less. So we might as well talk about what's gone up on the site since. Who's in front? This is Sue. Yeah, that's Sue taking that. So I posted my review of Supercharged Robot Volkaiser, which I gave a 7 to. I liked it. I think it's in some ways a 7. It depends how you approach it. I sort of feel like a 7 might be a little generous. Not because it's a bad game. That's the thing. It's fun, but if you're playing it, if you're approaching it as a proper hardcore shooter that you're going to play a lot of, I don't think it's that good. I don't think it holds up to that. That doesn't mean it's not fun. It is. It's just so it depends how you approach the game as to whether or not you think that's a little generous or not. I'm just going to discard that. Let's find these guys. I mentioned last week that Valve thing that I was going to talk about refunds and stuff. I haven't actually posted that yet. I decided to do a bit more work on it because as I was about to post it, other people were posting their takes on it, and they'd looked into different aspects that I hadn't considered. So I decided it'd be a good, spend a little bit more time on it just to. Whose turn is it? It's Fina's. So Fina can take. You can take him. But that will be going up probably before this. But yeah, this fighting game that I've been looking forward to called Yatagarasu Attack on Cataclysm, which now has a release date. It's coming on Steam worldwide 7th of July. I have been looking forward to that for a while. It's by some ex-SNK guys, and they're taking inspiration from Street Fighter 3. So I'm more of a Street Fighter Alpha fan. If I had to bring back one classic Street Fighter thing, but that is not to say that I would turn my nose up at Street Fighter 3. I really enjoyed Third Strike at least. I think the other two maybe not so much. But yeah, Third Strike I thought was great. It's just the problem is it was a bit much for me at the time. Certainly too much for me nowadays. Yeah, let's take this guy at the front. Fina might as well go with this guy if she can get through to him. Uh-oh. Yeah, so
All right, we
I'm looking forward to that. We're hopefully going to get a review copy of that. Seems to be implied. So yeah. So if we do expect some coverage of that, I'm going to have to put quite a lot of time into it. Which is why I've basically used this week to just try and play as much Witcher as possible. That's all I want to do. It's what I wanted to do today. But you know, Grandia Weekly must continue. Apart from when I do eventually just go, do you know what? I'm going to take a week off from it. I can't be bothered. Can I get around this way? I think this is the way it came up. Yeah, so yeah, so that's something that will be coming. But again, if the release date isn't until July, we've got a while. I do have a week off in the run up to that, so yeah, if it comes out that week, I'll be sorry, if we get a review code that week, I really will spend quite a lot of time on it. So you might see quite a lot of coverage on it. She's not killing these. I'm sure she was managing to kill them last time. Oh well.
all right, we won.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what else. I don't think there's much else to say about that. It hopefully, like I say, hopefully it holds up and is worth your time, that fighting game. I know Dwayne's been playing the sort of semi follow up to Demon Gaze. It's by I can't remember what they're called. I want to call them Imagine, but I don't think they're called Imagine. I forget what the developer is. But I really like Demon Gaze. I would like to finish it one day. Yeah, so he's been playing that. I don't know how far in he is, but I think that's coming up on the site maybe next week or something. I don't know how much he's managed to play. But James has played and reviewed, I think it's the Japanese import maybe, I don't know, Lord of Magna, Maiden Heaven, which, as in maiden, as in a woman, I don't know if it's supposed to be a pun, but that obviously it sounds like a pun when you say it out loud. Yeah, his review, he gives it a 6 and is disappointed in it in some of the things it does, but I was talking to him about it and said like, oh, actually, you know, I read your review, it actually made me want to play it. So, you know, I might pick it up at some point. He said that one of the other writers had said the same thing to him and not to, just, you know, it isn't that good. But it sounds interesting the way the combat works. You can sort of, it's not as it's more like if you could move people. I mean, you can move people around to some extent on this. If I go back and if I do defend, evade, I can then pick where I want to move to. But I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Let's get Justin over here. So now she's leveled up a whip. That hopefully means she's now doing enough damage to just finish these things off. But then Justin didn't quite manage to finish this off either. So, yeah. So it's an RPG, sort of tactical RPG kind of thing. But I think it sounds really interesting. I think that's that's kind of his criticism of it, is that it's not bad. It's just there's a lot of downtime. It takes a long time to get anywhere and things, but yeah, he's also played the new Rhythm Heaven game, so there's a piece up about that as well. I'm tempted just to keep getting into fights because, like I say, we're close to just leveling Justin up. Sure, why not?
You're no match for me.
Yeah, so I don't know, game-wise, I don't know what's going to come up in the, on the site the next week. So obviously it's E3. We tend to not, I mean, look, we don't get, we have been invited to E3 actually, but not, I don't know if we have this year, but we have in the past, but it's just not realistic for us to attend. I guess I'd like to, or certainly when I was younger I would have liked to. I think I'm supposed to go here. So, yeah, you know, unless I win the lottery or something, I don't think we're ever going to attend. But so it sort of feels like we usually do pull news from E3, but it's quite often it's a few days later when it's stuff that comes out that didn't get coverage on the day because you know, you're concentrating on, like, Dishonored 2 has leaked. Now I fucking love Dishonored. I thought it was a fantastic game. So that's a game that I'm glad that is getting a sequel. Well, not a huge surprise it's coming out, but that's leaked, and the Transformers game from Platinum, which I'm actually a little disappointed that that's what Platinum's new game is, because I don't care about Transformers, never really have. I like the toys, but you know. But then you remember that they did a Legend of Korra game, which I've never watched. Legend of Korra. I'm not making any you know, statement as to its quality or anything, but apparently the game wasn't very good, and so that's disappointing for Platinum. They tend not to make bad games. It's very rare that they make a game that isn't good, but I think what that might boil down to is shield go, yeah, okay, is there's clearly a second team there now, and the A team is working on things like Bayonetta, and hopefully One Foot 101 was them as well, presumably. And this other team is maybe, and I think this is a smart business decision, having played Game Dev Story and the other one that's a rip-off of Game Dev Story that's out on Steam. It will probably be in the Steam sale at some point, because it usually is. Doing look at that, one fight away. Doing the game you want to make, you know, one that's thingy. Then maybe just doing a licensed game is not the worst approach. It's, you know, you should ideally hope to keep the quality up, but maybe that's not a bad way just to pay the bills. In amongst doing these things that maybe don't make huge amounts of money. So I don't begrudge them it. I hope it's a good game. I'm not interested in Transformers necessarily, so like I say, it's a bit disappointing that that's one of the best developers in the world's next game. But you know, they can't make. They've also got Scalebound coming out, which is, I don't own an Xbox. We don't know a lot about it yet, so that may or may not be any good. In fact, it's not going to be at E3, so we're not going to know a lot about it anyway. But yeah, you know, maybe there's just going to be a period of games from them where, after having Wonderful 101 and Bayonetta, that I really liked. I mean, Bayonetta 2 is a fantastic game. Wonderful 101 I never got far enough into, but I enjoyed. You know, maybe it's just not my time for a bit. You know, maybe they just move away from the sort of stuff that I play for a while, and so be it. You know, I can't really begrudge them, because this past year or so they've done me right. So I hope we were supposed to come back to this village. It's not raining now, at least, so... You're not the village elder. Here we go. Did wonder what this was. I guess I just put it in the ground, do I? So I know there's a bit of a crowd gathered. There's other people in the background, but you think that... You know, I think everyone in the village would gather around for that. Uh-oh. So I'm wondering if it's maybe worth calling it there. What time are we on? I mean, I need to go there anyway because I can't save. I'm gonna head back into Dyke Village though because I think we picked up a mana egg, so I might as well equip it on someone. That was an inn. This was the shop. I don't think we can use it on Gadwin. So then maybe drop some stuff in the inventory as well because we've oh, we got 2 eggs, right? So so yeah, Gadwin can't learn anymore. Let's give Sue fire, and we've got 1 left. So Justin could give Justin Earth or Fina Wind. Let's give Justin Earth. Ooh. So now we just need 1 more egg, and we're all equipped up. Let's go store some stuff at the inn. And then we'll head to the Gumbo Mountains, and when we get to a save point, which may or may not be straight away, we'll call it. It might be a shorter episode, I guess, today, but that's not the worst thing. We've done a lot of longer ones recently, so stash that. That. out. That'll probably do. We'll fill up a bit of space. Yeah, so I don't really know what to expect from E3 this year, because it does seem like a lot of stuff's been spoiled, and possibly the entire running order of Nintendo's, or most of it, if you believe the rumor that came out. Although it was a bit stuff like DLC for Bayonetta 2. Like, great, yeah, I'd love some DLC for Bayonetta 2. I'd love to go back to it, particularly if it was like a good proper chunk. Okay. Well, this is a very big open area. Might be here a while, by the look of it, it's huge. I've already lost where straight forward is. Oh shit. This has gone really badly. Okay, that's better. Why did he struggle so much against this? So does the sword just not work against him? In which case, I mean, Sue is going to have to... Ah, fuck.
See my power!
Okay. So she actually did alright against them attacking, so... Don't know if Gadwin will, but... Yeah, he's not got the... It's just a race to see. Yeah, right, good. Good work, Justin. Yeah, no, we had this with the ghosts where I couldn't do... I guess the trees... I think the whip wasn't very effective. But yeah, I've not had it where a sword isn't effective before. That's a bit worrying. Okay, luckily we've gone the wrong way. Hopefully... Oh shit, I probably should have healed everyone. Oh well, hopefully a sword is effective against these. Rawr. I do need to heal Sue next time though. Oh, for fuck's sake. I do think though we'll see. I do think we'll see the Last Guardian this year. I think they'll at least come out and say on stage that it exists, even if it's not ready. They need to say something other than the occasional denial that it's been cancelled. They maybe need to just go a little bit. Actually, I'll have to save Justin's heal spell. We need to just go a little bit further this time and sort of show something, even if it's not ready to come out. Alright, so we can go down there. Where does this take us? This is a big area. Very big area. Weird not to have a route laid out. Makes it difficult to navigate. Yeah, I'm not happy that happened. She got stuck when she maybe shouldn't have done. Oh well, no great harm done. Feeder and Sue are about to level up again as well. There was a blue thing here. Let's see what this shows. Not a lot. Just looks like this is a wall. Or is it going to jump down? It is. Stay on the floor and I'll... Do you know what? Fucking stay up there, I don't care. We didn't really use this last time. Maybe should have used it in that boss fight, but I get the feeling sometimes they do that where it's like, oh, you can use this, and then the time you actually want to try and use it, it's like, oh no, you can't, not on this bit. Right, I think this is probably the way to go, but I'm going to go back because I think there is a... oh. Now, who got the initiative there? That doesn't sound like us. Nope. I disagree. Right, this isn't going to go very well at all. We might as well hit him because he's nearest, so at least we'll kill that. She can take this thing out. Justin. How? It's a shame it's not catching the round thing. Good work, Sue. Fina, even. Yeah, so like I said, I hope Last Guardian's going to be there. I think it will. I think in terms of surprises, like I'd love for Shenmue to get revealed. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Ah, fuck. Oh, we're okay for health there, I think. Yeah, I mean, what else do we know? I think we'll see more of Deus Ex, which hopefully is out this year. I'd be up for playing some more Deus Ex. Right, is there a way down here? There is, okay. Probably wasn't the right way, but oh well. Yeah, because like the end of the year, I think looks a little bit barren, but then, okay, we're going to concentrate on these blue things. And we're going to spam howl.
Gonna get you now.
Now, will this get the slime thing as well? I think it might. It doesn't actually seem to do any damage. It does seem to have confused everyone. Although they don't seem to stay confused, so
All right, we won.
So what are we at? Maybe 3 or 4 fights for Fina and Sue. Which looks like it might be eminently doable around here. Certainly before we get to the next save point. Yeah, sorry this has been a bit of a quiet episode. I mean, I think a bit's happened, but in terms of me talking, I don't know what's the matter with me today. Right, well, it's tempting to not use the sword users, but the problem is, I don't think Sue's attack works properly either on these enemies, so I think it is kind of... Okay, cool, maybe use that next time. So I think he can
It's a tornado.
okay, that worked alright.
You're no match for me.
I hadn't actually worked out who was going to level up first out of those two. I thought it would be, I actually thought it was Fina, because she had slightly more experience points. But her cap is slightly higher. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Bollocks. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't want to have to go through all those again. So We'll avoid most of these. If we can avoid stuff, we'll avoid it, and we'll just press on. What's it up here? So I think we need to. Fuck. I'm stuck on the wall. Oh well, at least we weren't ambushed. Yeah, so like I said, I've mainly been playing Witcher, and I have been loving it. I think it's a fantastic game still. Oh wow. Oh, I'm using a lot of my magic adjusting, but then I've got items that I'd never use that heal, you know, oh sorry, that restore all my magic, so. Yeah, so, okay, she can, yeah, she can take one of these guys out. No, he's going to attack first, let's take him out. Yeah, so, I've barely been playing it. Oh, sorry, I've played it pretty much nothing but it all week, Witcher. But the problem has been that okay, this should work out okay. That it takes a long time to get anywhere, and so you start a mission and you're not burning through missions. It's taking you a while. You know, it's as good as it is. You know, it's the progress is slow on that game. I'm still not sure about the level tree either. I know lots of people completed it by now, and they haven't. You know, no one's mentioned the problem to me, but I do sort of feel like I wish that I wish that you could equip more, that you could make more of these skills, because here we go. Because I'm at the point where I'm on the second half of the skill tree. Okay, I have no idea if this is the way we were going to go last time, but if it gets us going forward, that's fine. So we're going to cross over that bridge, and now I'm wondering what's over the bridge, but I also want to just push on a little bit. Because yeah, I did read something about this game where it said like, look, if you want to, you can get through it fairly quickly, but if you are trying to just find everything, it's going to take you a while. I'm not trying to find everything, but I can't help but want to push on a little bit. You know, sorry, I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to leave myself underpowered at the end of the game, which probably won't happen, but
Not bad, eh?
yeah, so I'd like to be able to play about with things a bit more. Like I'd like to get more perks and stuff. Okay, where are we going? So what does this do? Restores 30 SP to a friend. Okay. We've got a lot of that sort of stuff now. We never use it. So there's another bridge here. This isn't the bridge that I was going to cross, but oh well. Maybe I should have crossed the other one. Maybe there was a great sword over there or something. It'll kill me actually. I'm joking about it, but it will kill me not knowing. So tempted to just head back. Actually, it's probably this. It was this. So there we go. This guy's going to jump up. I don't know if... No, we're fine. I don't want to give too much away because obviously a lot of it is story stuff. But oh shit, I fucked up. Sue will have to do Howl. That's not the way it meant to attack either. Oh well. Yeah. So, where am I? I'm tracking down Siri. I've dealt with the Baron. So his story is, I think, done. I mean, it could come back. Oh fuck me. Well, at least they both made tits of themselves. So we'll use an item on Justin, I think, to give him his magic back.
All right, we won.
But yeah, it's, I don't know. Like I've made the I think it's the Griffin armor, but not all of it because I haven't seen some of the stuff that I need to make the gloves. I think I've not got any of it. I don't know that I've ever come across it. So. So yeah, it's, oh shit, okay, maybe there's a save point around here then. So yeah, like, I'm now at the point where I'm done with the whole section, if you like. So, well, I'm not moving on to a whole new area, I'm moving on to a whole new town. Okay, we're going to be camping. So I'll finish this thought, we'll camp, we'll save, we'll stop after this. But yeah, I don't want to talk over the conversations and stuff. So so yeah, I'm now going back and tidying things up, and anything that is basically anything that is green is a mission I'm doing, or was doing. I think I've maybe left one, possibly not even that. I don't think there's any of the treasure hunts that I can do. There's the quests, the what do you call it, the Witcher quests, the contracts. There's none of them that I can do. So it is sort of like, right, okay, time to just move on. I went and did some horse racing because I got told that that was a good way to, if you want to be able to carry more stuff, you need saddlebags. I've had like 3 different saddlebags at this point, but it seems a good way to get better ones, because I'm now getting to the point where just carrying the sort of bare essentials plus you know, my what you call it, alchemy stuff and things is and that stuff, you get rid of it, it doesn't really weigh anything. I'm just constantly walking around with like 70 grams, I don't know, 70 kilograms of stuff. So I need to stop being able to carry more, because I think I can only carry 90 in total. But I'm walking around with basically a spare everything, so a spare steel sword, a spare silver sword, a spare set of boots, which they're not too important, but rather than have to repair stuff and waste a you know, a repair kit or something, I'm carrying around spares, particularly the silver sword and that. But yeah, yeah. So like I say, I'm not a big fan of encumbrance, but then I've also, on the PC, you can sorry, like I say, I didn't really want to talk over this stuff. So yeah, there's a mod that removes all the encumbrance stuff. Okay. We should talk about land lies. So do we get to pick up? For fuck's sake. Come on. Twin Towers. Should we ask about this one? Okay. See, I say don't talk over it, and then I'm just skipping it. So. Okay, thanks for your input there, Sue. Like I say, I don't mind that there's a blossoming relationship between Fina and Justin, but he is about 10, and she is an adult. That's all he's got to contribute, so I think we might be done. Time for bed. See that they're building this up to be happy. I'm wondering if we get there and it's miserable. Yeah, so like I say, I apologise that this is maybe a bit of a drab episode. I don't think... Oh, we got some plot. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry that it's let's pick all this money up. Sorry that it's been a bit of a drab episode. I think the colour of the last one didn't help. I'm never going to remember which way is the right way to go, am I? I think it's this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, okay. So I just remember it's there. Hopefully now it's a bit brighter, it'll pick up. Also, I'm recording later in the day, which is maybe a bad thing, and I haven't done a lot in terms of gaming stuff apart from just play The Witcher, which I can't talk about without spoiling stuff, and I don't have a lot to say about it really. It's a very good game with a couple of problems, but you know. But yeah, we did a couple of areas, I guess, today. We did all the Typhoon Tower and the bit after that, so I'm gonna save it here. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh god, if there's any problems, I'm screwed. So hopefully this doesn't break or anything. But yeah, on that note, this better not break now because I can't redo stuff. I've just saved over the wrong thing. So thanks for watching. Come and visit us at bitparade.co.uk. This is part of it's a weekly series, so it's part of a playlist which should be on it should link somewhere. If you watch it on the site, then just click on the banner at the top, it'll take you to all of them. There will be, I presume, another episode next week. I think I am going to take a week off at some point because yeah, like I say, this one felt like a bit of a slog, and as you can see, we've been playing it for nearly 24 hours. So we're getting to the halfway point though. We are making progress. So yeah, like I say, thanks for watching. There'll be stuff up on the site over the next week, and you know, next week we'll be able to talk about E3 as well. So maybe I will do one next week just so we can all just chat about E3. But yeah.